Hey guys, it's Master and welcome back to my channel. I know this setup looks a bit different from my usual setup, but I'm trying something new out, and if you want to keep updated with my setup or how I'm going about this setup, you can like to subscribe to my channel or follow me at Twitter and Instagram, and I'll be posting updates on how I am building out this setup. So this video, I'm going to be talking about the leather Magsafe case that I got sometime last year, and I've been using it for about 2 months now, and I want to give you an update on how it looks and feel. So now let's get into the video. So as we all know, when leather begin to mature and after a while you get that patina. So I've had a few around the phone itself, but I'll get to that later in the video. First thing I want to talk about is how comfortable the case is. So I found it to have more grip compared to silicone cases or transparent cases. Here you don't have to be worried about your phone slipping or falling down. I've dropped my phone about twice, and yeah, that's it. I've basically twice, and it's not because it slipped out of my hand, it's just because I probably hit it out of the table. But with transparent cases, it's a bit slippery. I found this case to have a bit more grip. Sliding into my pocket, putting it out of my pocket, or putting my bag, holding it in daily usage, I've not had any problem with it. Next thing would be how comfortable these edges are. The difference between what I really like the Magsafe case is at the edges are really smooth and it's easy to hold. Because this is a really big phone, you don't want to have other issues with holding it. My problem with this big end case was that the edges were a bit rough and they kind of poked into my hand, and I just found it uncomfortable to use. So I just put this back, and I found this very useful. I've loved it, and I think it's a good buy. It's worth every penny I spent on it. Next, we're going to talk about durability. So I said I've dropped the phone about twice and hit it on the side of the table once, and it hasn't broken yet. So I find this case to be very durable. Because of the raised edges, when you drop it, you have that extra protection against your screen. Also, you want to get a screen protector, which is one of the first things I put onto my phone when I got it. But with that, you still get an extra protection with the raised edges, so when you drop it, it doesn't really touch the floor. And at the back also, you have that extra protection against the camera lens, so it doesn't wobble on the table when you drop your phone because of the raised edges. Next would be the buttons. They are very tactile, they are still in shape. The aluminum buttons are really nice. You kind of feel every click. My problem with this case was that pressing it, I didn't feel or any click at all. It just felt very soft. But I like how the buttons here are very clickable and you feel every click you make. So let's talk about how the case looks after 2 months. You know, leather begins to mature, you have that patina. For me, it's mostly around the areas where I hold my phone. So I have mostly discoloration or patina, I would say, around the sides where I hold the phone, the edges. It's more visible at the bottom, which is where most of the holding happens. So it's usually my palm. I hold it with my 2 hands, and that's where most of the colors are. So this might be different depending on how you use your case. But for me, I use it every day. Sometimes I get water onto it. You know, water is not the best friend for a leather, but yeah, it's my case and I can use it anywhere I like it. I've not had so much scratches, just a few right at the bottom. This could be from my nail, and I have a few here. So overall, I would say 95% it's great. The leather's not peeling off yet. I know 2 months is a bit early to call, but yeah, we can see what you can get in 2 months. Another good thing I like is the Magsafe connection, the magnet. So it just helps me out to just take my charger and go. I use the Magsafe more than I use a regular charger because I can just place my phone, and anytime I need to use it, I just take it out and I can charge while using my phone. You know, with Magsafe, the iPhone gets a bit hot, but the leather case actually helps you absorb a lot of that heat, so the heat is not transferred onto you. Finally, I'll just say, if you're looking to get the leather case, sure, you should go ahead. It's been a really good buy. I've used the case for every day since I got it, except it's one time where I tested this out and I didn't like it and I just flipped this back. Why I wanted to get a transparent case is so I could put my bus pass and my metro pass at the back, and it's really transparent and I can show it everywhere I go so that I can make contact and all. But it wasn't really best fit for me, so I switched back to this, and now my pass just stays in my wallet. So that's one downside, but I haven't had any serious issues with the leather case. So if you want to get this, go ahead. It's a good buy. It's worth the money. I'll bring some more updates maybe in 6 months time or more frequent than that. So if you want to see that, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mastercard, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.